Hello, music lovers and conversationalists. Welcome to the channel and welcome to today's episode of Blues Bites, episode number 4. And I'm excited to share with you an artist who is one of my favorites in the blues rock scene. And I've had the privilege of seeing her about a year or so ago. And I'll be getting to see her again in the fall of this year. I believe it'll be October, and her name is Carolyn Wonderland, and this is her latest release on Alligator Records. It's her 13th overall release and second release with Alligator, and this album is called Truth Is, and it is just jam-packed with some really great tracks. There are 12 tracks, 10 of which are originals penned by the band and Carolyn Wonderland. There are 2 on here that are covers, which the band really knocked out of the park, and they are Wishful Thinking and Orange Juice Blues. Here's I'll center that in the frame here so you can pause it and check it out if you want to. This album has so much going for it. It has guest appearances by a couple of other Texas natives in Ruthie Foster and also Marsha Ball. They lend their vocals on backing vocals for I Ain't Going Back and Truth Is, and this is such a cool album to hear. The Texas blues sound really come out in full force, and I hope this is the first time, not the first and only time, that these 3 artists work together on an album. Hopefully they'll be recording more together in the future, but I have 3 tracks for you tonight on this review, but before I get into that, a little bit about Carolyn Wonderland. She got her career off the ground back in the late 90s, in 1999 to be exact, when she moved to Austin, Texas from her home in Houston, and has really never looked back. She has played with some big-time names, not just in blues, but in folk and rock, and these names are not the only ones she's played with, but they are the more notable ones, I guess you could say, in Bob Dylan and also Buddy Guy. In 2018, she was tapped with the honor of being the lead guitarist for the late great John Mayall, who asked her to join the band to be the lead guitarist, and she is the only woman to have received such an honor, and unfortunately they didn't have a whole lot of time to work together because of his passing in 2024, so there was only a window of like 6 years where they got to share their passion for the blues and perform for blues fans all across the world. But we're lucky that they were able to have that time together and really play the music that they both love and admire. Back to the album Truth Is, I have 3 songs on here that I think are stand-up worthy. I guess that could be a phrase. And I thought I'd take a minute or 2 to run through what I like about these songs, and I think you will too. The track that starts off for the album is called Sooner or Later. This one has a real Texas swagger to it, a Texas twang, and it really showcases not only the strong vocals that Carolyn Wonderland has, but also her skill set on the lap steel. So if you're a fan of lap steel and you like that Texas twang in your blues, then check out Sooner or Later. Coming up next is a completely different song in terms of what we're used to hearing in Carolyn Wonderland's category, if you will, or discography, I should say. But it really fits the album's personality, and it's called Deepest Ocean Blue. It's another tune that really just showcases and spotlights the diverseness, or diversity, if you will. I think diverseness sounds right. In Carolyn Wonderland's strong vocabulary and also her lyrical vocabulary, if you will. I think that's what I was going for. This song has an island-like vibe to it. or more specific, a reggae type vibe to it, and it'll definitely have you out of your chair and dancing. And probably as you're dancing, you're probably going to be booking a flight on your phone to a tropical island somewhere where you can just kick off your shoes and listen to the album there, and specifically Deepest Ocean Blues. So if you're looking to put a smile on your face, a summer playlist song to really kick off your summer, or should I say a song to really kick off your summer playlist, and check out Deepest Ocean Blue. And last but not least, this one closes out the album. It's called Blues for Jean. Blues for Jean is a track that has been dedicated to not just the namesake of the song, but the late great John Mayall, and also Gene Taylor. Gene Taylor was a phenomenal blues and boogie woogie piano player, and there are plenty of great blues and boogie woogie themes going on in the piano in this on this particular album closer, and that really kicks off around the 6-minute marker, where there's almost a fade out in a sense, and it goes into this really rollicking rocket ride type of a blues and boogie woogie piano vibe, where it just is no holds barred, and it's just a great rockin' tune to close out the album. Really nice pair with Sooner or Later that gets things cooking on the album, and I think these 3 songs are standout worthy, if you will. So check out the opener on the album called Sooner or Later, and then Deepest Ocean Blue, which is the second to last song on the album, and the closer, which is called Blues for Jean, a tribute to the late great John Mayall and also the late great Gene Taylor. So once again, this is Blues Bites episode 4, and the album is Truth Is on Alligator Records, and it's by Carolyn, Wonderland. And I will, as always, leave the tracks in the description along with her website and Alligators if you so choose to purchase a copy of the album yourself. Thank you for watching. I know there's a lot of great channels out there, and you picked this video. I appreciate it, and until the next time, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.